Good evening, interwebland.
Hi.
Welcome to Boss Key TV. I'm your host, Anselmo, and my co-host,
Antonio.
Tonight, we're starting a new show. I wrote a song about it, so I'm going to sing it.
Hit it.
It ain't no wooden gear, it ain't no plastic gear, it's that Metal Gear, the Lolly Lelu Show.
Nice.
And on today's episode, the first episode, we're going to be talking about, well, I guess I should talk about what the show is first. It is a Metal Gear show.
It is.
We talk about Metal Gear. We're Metal Gear heads. Yeah!
It's true.
But today we're going to be talking about Phantom Pain.
Indeed we are.
Basically, we're just going to run down all of the, basically the timeline of the development of the game that hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
How long has this been?
Almost 4 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
Since 2012.
like a Tool album.
Yeah, it's like a Tool album. So yeah, we'll start at GDC 2012. That's when they released the just that white poster with like Big Boss. He looked like Uncle Sam.
Yeah, that was the start of it all.
Big Boss wants you. I guess
Yeah.
he was looking there at that point. Kojima Productions were looking for programmers and help and stuff.
Staff for the West.
Yeah, they're looking staff infection. I remember I saw that because that was pretty much a year or two after Peace Walker came out, and I don't know about you, but I thought Metal Gear was pretty much over at that point.
Yeah, felt like it. I mean...
I didn't think we were going to get another console game.
No?
No. When Peace Walker came out, I thought, I don't know, because he said 4 was the end of Solid Snake, and I'm just like, well, I guess he's just going to make a few handheld games with Big Boss, and that's it.
Yeah, I guess... I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I always held out just because... I mean, it could have ended on 4, but...
Yeah.
I mean, Kojima's announced the end of Metal Gear 4 times now.
Since 2000.
Yeah.
Since 2000, 2001.
So now it's like... this one feels like it's it, though. Never did before.
This can't not be his last one.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense, really.
And he's
off.
for all extensive purposes, he's fired or quit, or he's not even there anymore. I think he's only there in like a creative support role.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine Metal Gear is more or less off limits for him after this.
Yeah, I know he can't do any sort of press about the game. But we digress. We're going to talk about that later. We're talking about 2012. So yeah, that poster came out. Then shortly thereafter, there was the Diamond Dogs concept art.
Yeah, which was confusing and beautiful.
It was so confusing because it looked like Big Boss, but that concept art looks younger to me than like the Peace Walker.
Yeah.
Big Boss.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish we could show it up because I'm already recording this on my phone.
That almost like points to them, so early on in development, not to think of like, the artist didn't have this older, huskier, different looking Big Boss that we're now used to from these trailers. And
whatnot. It's even the same artist, but back then,
but it's different.
Looks a little different, and then that sweet African Ridgeback or whatever it is.
Yeah,
such a cool looking dog. And then the Diamond Dogs, and of course, us being David Bowie fans, we immediately caught Diamond Dogs. It made me so happy.
And we look into the breed of dog. It's from the region,
from Africa, and then Gray Fox comes to mind, and Solidus comes to mind, and we immediately, right when that photo came out or that JPEG image came out, like everyone on the net was just speculating shit already.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Africa. It takes place in the 80s,
and
they knew.
It's not stopped.
We knew
gaining steam for like 4 years.
No, it has not. I mean, for a lot of people, it has. I've seen a lot of people online. They're just kind of pittering out poor souls.
Yeah,
like forever. Soon thereafter, I think the next GDC in 2013, they did the Fox Engine tech demo / trailer.
Reveal.
Yeah, that was Well, actually, I guess before that, I kind of skipped a couple of things. Was the whole Ground Zeroes / Moby Dick ruse?
Yeah,
because basically they had the Ground Zeroes reveal separately from the Phantom Pain reveal, and they revealed Phantom Pain as a separate game by another studio. Like I think I heard Kojima say they did that to test the market waters, see if he wanted to release the Phantom Pain initially as an independent game, see what people's reaction would be, which is interesting.
Yeah. Oh well.
Maybe I misread that.
Mine was positive. I was excited about it before.
Well, we all knew.
Well, you knew.
Yeah, I think he said for the fans, they knew immediately.
Yeah.
But for like the rest of the gaming culture, like IGN.
So how does he separate that as far as like a statistic? That's hard to do.
That's why I think he lurks online. He has to.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has to be on subreddit and forums.
This very moment.
Stalking and talking under anonymous names and stuff. He's out there.
He's fucking crazy.
Kojima's out there. Oh man. But yeah, then at that Fox Engine reveal, they also revealed that this Moby Dick Studios game, the Phantom Pain, was actually Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, and which Ground Zeroes was going to be the prologue chapter. Kind of like Tinker.
Yeah.
Tinker and
classic.
Virtuous Mission. Commence virtual mission. Virtual mission.
Classic.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I really liked that twist reveal. It reminded me that the PT reveal reminded me of the Moby Dick reveal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just releasing it under different pretenses.
Yeah.
Just to see people's reactions.
Shit. It worked already.
Yeah, it worked.
Let's do it again. Then it worked again.
It worked again. But around this time, especially when Ground Zeroes was announced, it was told that Hater wasn't returning, which was that still is, I still think that's like pretty divisive in the community. Like, I think most people have gotten just to come to terms, like whatever. Yeah. Like we're not gonna get him, so let's just
swim against the current.
Yeah, just this is what Kojima wants. Then we're gonna play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what camp are you in? I'm okay with Sutherland.
Yeah, I actually kind of like him. I do. It all depends on how the mood of this game plays out.
Yeah.
Like they told us, there's going to be less dialogue, more emotion and facial expression and all that. Like, it's cutting out voice. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's one of the themes.
But I think if the mood's right, he'll be good. He'll be great. If not, then it might be a bit of a letdown. But not to the effect of really affecting
our enjoyment
of the game. Yeah, I'll get over it.
I'll get over it.
Yeah,
and
very fast.
They had to switch voice actors eventually.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like,
yeah,
they had to. It just made sense.
There's always the chance of there being a reason for it.
Yeah,
some hidden fucking.
There are things we do not know.
Yeah,
which we will touch on theories later. But there are many, many theories, as I imagine a lot of you guys know. But yeah, then eventually the Ground Zeroes was released, and then there was that whole. There's so many controversies. Everything that came out of this game was some sort of small scale controversy. Because Ground Zeroes came out, a lot of people were pissed.
Yeah.
Of course, I bought the game like 3 or 4 times, paying like the full like $30. So, I mean,
happens.
I like it.
Yeah. I got pretty balls deep into it.
You played a lot more than me.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah.
I got pretty good at it. There are some things with like gameplay that, of course, this is more or less, it's kind of like a halfway beta. So he's taking all the information from it and
Oh yeah.
polishing the game for Phantom Pain. So playing it though, it's really fun. It's totally different. Like Snake feels completely different.
Oh yeah.
Because now he's like a Heisman Trophy winner. He can just
He
destroy.
doesn't. Yeah, he moves normally, and then he dashes like a demon.
Yeah.
Like he's just like running, and then like the $6 million man.
Yeah, he's like a fucking machine. Yeah, and he's not even like rocking the bionic arm yet.
No, he's not even a bionic man yet.
So what the fuck? I'm really confused. And then there's all the hints in the game, like not hints, but nods to all the previous games. Like most Metal Gear games have.
Yeah.
And it's good to see that.
Mostly it was the length that pissed a lot of people off.
Hey, trust me, if you go for the gold, that motherfucker will last like hundreds of hours.
That game was just an overpriced tech demo of a game that's not out yet.
Yeah, it's for fans.
It's for fans, and he
for sure.
He knew that. He knew this. I mean, it wasn't marketed like a AAA game.
Yeah.
I mean,
he wasn't trying to trick anybody.
Yeah, he wasn't. I mean, yeah, it was overpriced, but don't buy it. I don't. That's pretty fucking. I don't. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
If it's too price, buy it online. It's cheaper. Buy digital. It's cheaper. Wait 5 months. Goes down the price. Yeah. Then they just kept releasing like sweet ass Kojima edited trailer, one after another, accompanied by the sweet ass like 40-minute long gameplay demos that just kept dropping hints.
Yeah.
About gameplay that's going to come along.
And people just tore those up.
Oh.
Just tore them up with analysis and
yeah.
Just trying
especially those trailers, man. Like
decrypt what you don't have enough information to solve this, but we sure tried.
Now, like I think we're both in the we're in the camp of any speculation is good speculation. Unless speculation leaves the speculative world, as in like calling and harassing that Italian doctor. We'll talk about him later, but like when you bring it into the real world, it's not speculation anymore. You're acting on a crazy.
Yeah,
you're
it's next level shit.
Yeah, but speculating. I mean, you can think the craziest things you want about. Oh, that might not be Big Boss.
What harm is it to...
Quiet as Chico. You're a fucking idiot. No, he's just...
It's a thought on the internet. There's a lot of them.
yeah. Think about the internet it's full of thoughts. Using caution, taking videos, charging, whatever. Yeah. And then eventually the whole Kojima Konami battle hit.
Yeah.
And that was like, what? 6 months ago? No, it was longer.
A little more.
That. Almost 8. Yeah, I guess almost a year. I don't know. Time freaking flies. Yeah. What was the start of that? That it was leaked by, a Konami employee, I think. Like some document. Email. Yeah, some email or document was leaked,
which seemed
about
fishy.
About Kojima being like taken out of the company because he was like one of the higher ups in Konami. At that point.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was. You're like whatever, like here we go. What's the trick? But it played out.
Yeah, basically at that time he was going to leave after Pen and Pain came out.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to leave Konami and he was going to be working as a contract. He's just working like on a temporary contract until the game's finished. Basically, he's not part of Konami anymore. Konami is just hiring him to finish the game. Basically.
Yeah.
I think that's what the basic, because Konami hasn't really had an official press release about what the hell's happened.
Well, I'm sure they know they'd fuck it up if he's not there for the end of the game.
They know. I don't know what happened, if he caused it or if they caused it, or if this is some sort of marketing ploy, a terrible, terrible marketing ploy. I mean, there are theories. I mean, a lot of things line up, but this is a terrible marketing ploy if it is.
Yes.
I think Konami is going to lose a lot of money just from disgruntled fans.
Yeah.
I think it's going to backfire if this is like actually a
you need
crazy marketing ploy.
You need an explanation if this is happening. You've got to let people know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, what kind of company is just like hush hush?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What is happening?
Yeah, did Kojima kill somebody or what?
It's just like all this stuff just keeps like running into like at the very beginning. Pretty much whenever they announced Ground Zeroes, like he's just kept saying like this is going to be everything's going to be controversial, and everything has. The game hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah. It touches on some heavy themes just from looking at the trailers.
Just from looking at the trailers, which are just the trailers are amazing. You got the first one, the garbage one.
Yeah,
we're not your kind of people, which basically just shows the opening of the Phantom Pain mixed with like scenes from Ground Zeroes, like edited in a sweet trailer. That was really cool. That was when we first saw Ocelot on that horse.
Yeah. Yeah, it blew my fucking head.
I was so happy to see Ocelot. Just like
and fucking Demon Vulcan on fire.
Everybody in the fucking internet in the world when they saw that was just like Vulcan.
Yeah, instantly. And then there's a toy that confirms it.
Yeah, and then like 8 months later they released like a toy that was like detailed fucking Vulcan.
Yeah,
but they haven't confirmed that it's Vulcan. So it's probably like a manifestation of him through like a probably Psycho Mantis.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect anyway, because we totally blew him up.
Yeah.
Browsing thread.
I think it was a mix between Big Boss, and I think the Sorrow was helping too. I think the Sorrow brought down that lightning on him, that fried him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because it started to get cloudy. Anyway, we're digressing.
I never thought about that.
Hey, yeah.
Right. Stop.
But yeah, then the Sweet Sins of the Father trailer.
Oh yeah.
Where it like opened with that like 10-minute gameplay of him and Ocelot talking, and then he's like, it's like MGS goes open world.
Yeah, dude. Super sweet.
And then the Donna Burke song starts. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like diving.
I wasn't ready for that song.
Holy shit! I was not ready for that emotional, powerful of a song.
Yeah, man.
Whoa! Like, the full song is so badass. They haven't even released it because there's spoilers in it. That's how badass the song is. They're like, we can't release the whole song. It would destroy the game for people because the song is too awesome.
I didn't know that either. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why you only hear that first verse.
Yeah. In
that trailer, and that's it.
And then I guess would you call that a chorus? Where she's hollering.
Yeah. They eventually made like a music video, but it's only like like half the song or like a quarter of the song.
Wow.
It's like the abridged version.
That's a first
of Sins of the Father. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, but like at Sins of the Father trailer, you see the first bit. I remember seeing that nighttime gameplay.
Yeah.
Where you're like in the desert and like that sweet CQC move where you like grab the gun from the guy. You like push him back and grab the gun.
Yeah, dude. I remember that. That's so cool. That's so great. It is great.
It's so great.
Fun to do in Ground Zero.
And then you find Kaz, who's I guess blind by now and missing an arm and a leg.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it goes through all the characters, introducing all these new characters: Quiet, Kotaker, and Eli, who everyone immediately was like, "You were Liquid. You're Liquid.
Totally Liquid.
If that's not Liquid, then we're all a bunch of idiots."
Well, then no, they're just a bunch of liars because that's all signs point.
All signs point.
Fuck.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in the characters, but yeah, crazy. And then that nuclear trailer blew everybody away.
One of the coolest.
And that song.
Coolest.
Oh, what was that? Mike Oakenfield?
Yeah,
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Awesome song.
Yeah.
I listen to that song all the time.
Kojima's really good at editing.
He's really good at. I hope now that he's left, just go make a movie, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like all he's ever really wanted to do. Look at his games.
They're movies.
His games are movies.
Interactive, long movies.
Interactive movies. God, what I wouldn't give. I don't even want a Metal Gear movie. Just give us a new story.
Yeah, man.
please. Yeah, the nuclear trailer that was with the blood. All I remember that just blood and ashes. We won't scatter your ashes to the sea.
Yeah, it's real dark.
Fuck. Yeah, that's when it started getting really dark.
It's just the opening frame is death.
Yeah,
just death.
All the trailers really get more and more just terrible and dark. Because that last one,
yeah,
that was pretty awesome and disturbing.
Yeah.
Lots of weird. We can just talk about the trailers for a long time. But I guess we're going to go into, now that Phantom Pain's going to come out, what do you think they need to change from Ground Zeroes? I mean, you played Ground Zeroes a lot more than me. All I can think of off the top of my head, this is almost purely just an aesthetic bothering, but that falling animation is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
In Ground Zeroes, he just falls when he rolls off a building or falls off. You think he's gonna do some sort of sweet spy shit or like a spy roll, but he just clomps on the ground awkwardly.
Yeah, he looks like he was a statue falling.
It breaks immersion. He's just like,
yeah,
like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah,
it's not. Good.
Yeah, hopefully that's been addressed.
I imagine that has been addressed. If it hasn't, then you need to get the shit straight.
Yeah, yeah.
But in terms of game mechanics, I mean, maybe the cover mechanic could be kind of tightened. Because I found myself it took a while to get used to, because the cover's automatic.
Oh yeah.
There's no like button prompt.
Sometimes
I like the button prompt.
Yeah, sometimes it'll slip up on you.
Yeah,
button prompt, you know it's happening.
You know it's happening.
Yeah.
You just go over to a wall and there's a symbol and you press it and you press against the wall. It's just that simple.
Outside of that, I really hope if there's not like I mean, there's a normal and there's a hard.
Yeah.
And it does amp up their visibility and stuff, but they still can't see for shit. It's pretty ridiculous.
And also, this is a big one. I think it's going to carry. It can't carry over to Phantom Pain. It doesn't make any sense if it did. But the hive mind alarm.
Oh yeah, everybody just
what the shit
on point immediately.
Yeah, imagine you're in a dark alley. And you turn a corner and no one else is around. There's no cameras, no one around for fucking yards and yards and yards, hundreds of yards. But you find one person and he sees you and he goes, alarm! And every single person in this giant camp knows exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Like a hive mind. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I really hate that.
Yeah, it makes it, if you get spotted outside of reflex mode, if that expires.
Yeah, I love reflex mode so much.
It's pretty cool.
I suck at the game, so I like it even more. I'm really terrible at the game.
I've got to the point where I hit reflex mode and it's really reflexive. Like I'm just sliding across the screen and killing people. It's really fun, man. It's like
so cool.
Yeah, it's like what is it, John Wick?
I still need to see that movie.
I haven't seen it. I've seen
but I imagine it's like John Wick.
I've seen trailers.
John Wick, that was with Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty rad.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty cool.
But yeah, I guess outside of that, everything else is cool. I can tell that things start off, everything's pre-placed. It's not a random, even a little random, you know what I mean? It's like zoned out or something, but guys start out in the same position, but the slightest change in anything changes the whole outcome.
That's really interesting.
So that's good.
Imagine how complicated. 200. It's like he said 200 times the size.
And I've only played it on PS3. You know, it renders kind of sloppy on there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how much.
I really don't know how the PS3 and the 360 are going to handle these games. I feel like I kind of feel sorry.
Phantom Pain's going to be a little bit of a letdown on.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for the people who I'm kind of pissed that they decided to do multi-generation.
Yeah,
it's just like, why not just focus on taking full advantage of that old or of the new technology?
Yeah, they sold one to me anyway, but
they already sold it for the fans. I don't know, but I mean, there's not a lot. It changed so much, you know, from 4 to 5. Changed so much.
Yeah,
mean, the new gameplay is so smooth. It feels a lot more like an action game, which isn't. I mean, not in terms of like actual gameplay, but it just feels more fluid. Because there are no button prompts. You know what I mean? Everything just kind of flows together well. CQC is so badass.
Yes, it is.
You don't feel. God damn it! CQC is the most satisfying.
It's fun
In Ground Zeroes. And I imagine it's going to be even better. What I wouldn't do for a CQC learning, like a learning skill tree.
Oh, dude.
That's probably not going to happen, but that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You could like learn different moves.
Even a simple like level 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout the whole game, you just get better.
Yeah, just
progressively.
a progression.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, CQC.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Konami, do it. What are you doing, Konami? You're doing nothing. Yeah, I mean, you can't think of anything else that can really fix.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I'm sure
there are others.
anything else is
Hey,
just
anybody who has played Ground Zeroes and can think of something, put it in the comments because
He's pointing at my cock. Yeah.
cock magic. So a big thing, the biggest change, not just from 4 to 5, but even Ground Zeroes to 5 is going to be the fact that it's going to be an open world, which, yeah, like I said before, 200 times the size
Yeah,
of Ground Zeroes.
that's pretty big.
That's pretty big.
Very big.
And I mean, we've seen gameplay demos of, missions taking place in Africa and Afghanistan. And it looks freaking huge.
Yeah.
Looks enormous.
Looks good.
Like how is I wonder how mission setup's going to take place.
Yeah, he said it's supposed to be episodic. It's supposed to play out like a TV show, which I don't get.
Yeah, I don't get that either. He's always done the movie thing.
Yeah, just kind of
It was an 8-hour movie, but now he's doing a TV show.
And it's open world.
And it's an open world TV show. Just like one of my Mexican telenovelas.
It's exactly like one of those.
God, I hope it is.
It is. It's gotta be, dude.
But like he said that you're going to be able to do any of the missions in any order. Which, I don't know how he's going to do that narratively. Like how are you going to give the player the choice to do any of the missions in any order but still have a cohesive story
Exactly.
in Metal Gear fashion?
Yeah, how do you
I mean, if Metal Gear can have a cohesive story.
Yeah, you can't, because it's all about like reveals. There's a lot of reveals in Metal Gear.
That is all. Metal Gear is all about twists and reveals.
So-
and how do you do that?
Yeah, if you happen to pick a certain path, you're gonna reveal everything cool out of order, and then
Yeah.
but that can't be what happens. So what the hell